Kamen Rider 5's here, bring up a video on Noble Knight Brothers, which I'm actually pretty happy and excited about. Well, relatively speaking, I did wake up just a little while ago. Alright, straight on to the card. Light Warrior Effect, level 4, 1200 attack, 24 defense. Really like the defense. Attack is pretty weak, but it's understandable. The defense is definitely worth noting and makes him pretty decent, just for setting, for defensive plays. This card can only attack while you control exactly 3 Noble Knight monsters and no other monsters. Kind of pointless, but I can understand why. It's like, guy had some kind of restriction for it to seem fair, or like, oh, this is just broke. No. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon up to 2 Noble Knight monsters from your hand, but cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except for Noble Knight monsters. Beautiful. Perfect. Amazing. Absolutely wonderful. Like it. It literally turns Artorigus or anything into a 2-card Exceed. You're no longer stuck with just one monster. Just summoning one monster per turn. Really addresses the issue of just, being stuck with slow playing with normal summon, normal summon, normal summon. Be nice if it allowed me to special summon Lady of the Lake, but, I'm not going to complain. It's like, Lady of the Lake still, consistency sucks. I want a card that makes her better playable. Because otherwise you have to run Laval. Sorry. But you can special summon up to 2 Noble Knight monsters from your hand, but cannot special summon other monsters for the rest of this turn except Noble Knights. So, possibly we're doing another Exceed monster. It requires maybe 3 Noble Knights. Possibly. Kind of cool. Kind of not. Don't know. Summon him, special summon Artorigus, special summon Blatant Noble Knight, then special summon Gwaine. You automatically have 2 rank. You have 2 ranks. Exceed monsters right there. You get to make 2 Exceeds if you summon him to have Gwaine and Artorigus, and you have another monster, which is pretty good. Or you can just be a blatant asshole and be like, normal summon and special summon 2 more brothers, and just be like 12, 24, 36 directly. Because you could summon all 3 of them out. Which I would only recommend that during late game for this next effect. Once per turn, you can target 3 Noble Knight and or Noble Arms cards in your graveyard. Shuffle 3 into a deck, then draw 1 card. If you notice, it's a once per turn. You can only use the effect of Noble Knight's brothers once per turn. It's a once per turn, so each one of them can use their effects. Or you can use the same one's effect again, you just have to flip it face down and reset it. So you can theoretically shuffle 9 cards back into the deck and draw 3 cards, which is amazing. Which you can do it with Noble Arms. I really don't recommend returning Noble Arms. It's like the monsters. Makes Rabbit worth playing again. Definitely not a bad choice, because even if you go for your Artorigus early games, you summon this, cycle it back into the deck, rescue rabbits, special summon them out. I'm going to do more in-depth details on him later.
Glad y'all made it.
Shut the hell up, computer. Hate commercials. I'm going to do more in-depth review on Brothers once he comes out, and I can get some actual field play with him and tell you all the neat combos to do with him, but I already told you a few of them. Hell, you can right off the bat be like, Madrop, special summon Brothers out, then overlay, use his effect, return 3 Noble Knights in the graveyard to the deck to the hand, and then just overlay and draw cards. Like, you can literally go, Madrop, equip, Adri, Madrop, summon, Gwynfer from graveyard, equip. Special summon out Brothers. Return 3 Noble Knights in the graveyard back to the deck. Draw 1. So I just went from 1 to 3, from 1 to 3 cards. Or I went from 1 Yeah, to a bonus of 3 because I have Madrot, Boars, and Madrot, Brothers, and I drew a card. Guerrero doesn't count because she's in the graveyard, but then again, you just plussed up. Just bunch of cool little plays you can do. Let's see, one last note. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon up to 2 Noble Knight monsters from your hand, but cannot special summon for the rest of this turn. Okay, so the special summoning is completely optional if you wanted to, so you can do whatever. So, yeah, really like it. And peace. Comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, thanks.